Hey guys, Chris here. In this video, we are doing the range efficiency and charging test in the Volkswagen ID.3. Finally guys, I have my hands on a press car for a whole week. It took the longest time, and actually I had booked this car a month ago, but right before I was going to pick that car up, I got a message from Volkswagen that that car was damaged into some sort of accident, so they had to push the date back to now. But now I have this car for a week. I'm going to do all my standardized tests, this test, my 10 to 80% state of charge charging speed and charging time test, the Norwegian high-speed run, and also my review. So the lot. So if you don't want to miss out on any of the upcoming videos on this car, please go ahead and click that subscribe button down below and also sound that notification bell. And guys, I actually have an ID.4 press car in a few weeks, so we have a lot of cool and exciting EVs coming on the channel. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those videos, well, you guys know what to do. Click that subscribe button down below. But in today's video, we are doing the range efficiency and charging test, where we're starting here at Circle K in Furuset. We're going 130 kilometers north to Mirs Tower and then turning around and then going back to this starting point. 260 kilometers on a motorway with 110 kilometer average speed. That is about 70 miles per hour. And I did this test a month ago with this car when it was cold, when it was winter. Now it is 11 degrees Celsius outside, so it is springtime. And I actually had to bail out last time. We didn't have enough range to get back to this starting point. But today I think we're going to do that, but at least we're going to connect to a charger when we get back here. And if we do have some charge left, well, we're also going to calculate our theoretical range under today's conditions. So we're just going to top up to 100% state of charge here, and then we will be on our way. 23 minutes on the road, and our average consumption is 19.9 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. Average speed is up to 102. And also our stated charge is 86%, and we have a range of 287 kilometers left. So yeah, we have a slight headwind from the northwest of about 2 meters per second. And also you know, the first half of this trip, actually we're climbing to an elevation of about, at the most, like 170 meters, and then at our turnaround point it's about 140. Here it's around 120, I'm guessing. So you know, that will give us a bit higher consumption with the, you know, climb in elevation, also the headwind. So when we turn around and get back, the consumption should drop. Looking good today. The Mirs Tower, the Mirs Tower, the tallest wooden structure in the world. Look at this, guys. This building is made out of wood and glass, and you can see that. Do you see those beams there? And just look how tall it is by, you know, next to this crane here. But look at those beams there on the internal, you know, these internal beams on the inside. That is the structure. This is one impressive building. And I think they have a restaurant on top there. Somebody commented once in a video of mine. So I'm going to, one time guys, I'm going to stop here, stay at this hotel. Also, I'm going to, one time I'm doing this test, I'm going to stop on top and, you know, stop here and eat at the restaurant here, if it is, you know, on top there with the view. Okay, but okay. Guys, we're now at our turnaround point, and our consumption is now 20.3 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. We have been on the road for 1 hour and 12 minutes. 107 kilometers is our average speed, and we have covered 131 kilometers. We are now down to 52% state of charge. So yeah, we are halfway. We are now at an elevation of 140 meters, and we also had a headwind. So I think we will be able to make it back to Circle K in Furuset. But yeah, we're gonna get on the motorway here again and then be on our way. We are now back here at Circle K in Furuset, and we arrived with 1% state to charge and 4 kilometers of range left. and our consumption is 20.5 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. Total distance is 263 kilometers and an average speed of 107 kilometers an hour. At the end of the video, we're going to calculate our theoretical range, but yeah, it's not far off the distance we actually travel. But we're going to connect to a charger now to see what kind of speed we do get, but none of these chargers over here have a speed readout. So we're going to have to go to Circle K in Sandvika, which is a bit closer to where I live. But we have to just top up a little bit, a few percent, so we have enough range to get there. Okay, we are here at Circle K in Sandvika. So we're going to connect to a charger here and see what kind of speed we do get. Ambient temperature has risen. We're at 13 degrees Celsius. But what you guys have to know is that I charged this car, at Circle K in Furuset to around 15% stated charge, and that will have some impact on the speed we get. So, just a disclaimer, if we didn't connect to a charger, well, we may have gotten, a lower speed. But yeah. So let's go ahead and, where do I have my chip? Where's my chip? Oh. I have my chip here. I do apologize, guys. Let's see. Here we have my chip. Okay. So please pay. Okay, payment complete. Accepted. And let's go ahead and just for, to be safe, just put some pressure here while it's initializing. I can feel the connector start to vibrate. Okay, so I think that's good. Starting session. I think we are good. Okay, there we go, 11% state of charge. Let's see what kind of speed we do get. Yeah, look at that, guys. Boom, 100 kilowatts. So maximum speed right off the bat. Yeah, so this ID.3 is so impressive when it comes to charging. And this is basically the same result I had, last time I did this test in the cold, though I did not connect to a charger before, to top up to get more range like I did now. And as I said, guys, just a disclaimer, we may not have gotten this maximum speed if we didn't connect to the charger, just that short charging session. But yeah, but I think we actually may have gotten that speed because look at this, guys. Boom, 100 kilowatts, and we are, we're just hanging there at 100 kilowatts. So that is super, super impressive. I mean, this car hits its peak speed like nothing else. Not even my e-tron would hit peak speed now. Okay, guys, so it's time for a conclusion. So first off, charging is super impressive with this car, hitting its peak speed immediately. I mean, there's no other EV I have tested that hits its peak speed so quickly. I mean, it's so impressive, and this is like the third time I have experienced this. So in my next video, which is the 10 to 80% state of charge, charging speed, and charging time test, I'm not going to do yo-yo driving to artificially heat up the battery. I will do some driving, just to simulate, being on the road for a while. So maybe like in half an hour or an hour driving, but I won't do the yo-yo driving just to see what kind of speed we actually do get. So, I mean, charging in this car is so impressive. Okay, so the consumption and the range. So our average consumption today was 20.5 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. So if we take the 58 kilowatt hour battery pack, which this car is equipped with, divided by the consumption, we get a range of 283 kilometers. But we do have to account for heat loss, which is around 3% on a run like this. So we multiply it by 0.97. We get a theoretical range of 274 kilometers, which is, it's okay. I mean, this having, winter tires, you have a bit more rolling resistance, but the wheels are kind of, small, 218, 55, 18, so the narrow tire. I was expecting a bit better consumption and a bit better range, so I'm a bit disappointed at least considering today's conditions, which, you know, our peak temperature was 13 degrees Celsius, though the coldest was around 5.5 degrees Celsius, still quite mild, you know, spring temperatures. I was hoping for a little bit better consumption, so a bit disappointing, but you know, you can't complain too much. 274 kilometers on a motorway run is still kind of okay. We're still at about 65% of the WLTP's estimated range, and being a, you know, a high-speed run, you know, in a 110 zone, 70 miles an hour, yeah, it's not too bad. But what I am quite curious about is, why don't EVs account for heat loss in their consumption? So if you take a combustion engine car, they account for heat loss because they're counting, you know, the fuel sucked out of the tank, you know, through the fuel pump, and your heat loss is through your engine block, it's through your exhaust and things like that, and that is accounted for. But in an EV is probably a bit different because your heat loss is through your battery pack, so it's not the energy drained, but still, you know, an EV does calculate how much energy you have left in the pack, so it would be quite easy, right, to just account for the heat loss with the energy consumption. So I may be wrong here, but from how I have understood it, it should be quite easy to account for heat loss. I don't know why EVs don't do that in their energy consumption. Please let me know if I'm wrong down below, but I think that's the way it works. But again, let me know if I'm wrong. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please drop me a thumbs up down below, and for more car content, as always guys, please subscribe. See you guys later and goodbye.